Howdy ho, welcome back to the show. And this episode, Bemusing Bill, is going to react to my buddy Sir Disco Doc, reacting to the legendary Sinead O'Connor as she performs Nothing Compares to You in his random reaction series. So listen, folks, the link will be below in the box. Please go over there and give Disco Doc a like, a subscribe, leave him a comment, tell him Bemusing Bill sent me, and he'll know. This should be cool. I actually haven't heard this song in ages, so I'm dying to hear what Disco Doc is going to say about it. He's always incredibly insightful and full of delicious information. So, buckle up, kids. This'll be fun. This is for you. And I want to also make a big shout out to my Patreon family out there. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting this channel. If you'd like to support this channel, those links are below in the box as well. And if you'd like to join our Patreon community, folks, hey, listen, even $1 a month helps keep the train rolling down the tracks. And I really do appreciate you guys. Remember, Disco Doc, like and share, and kids, let's do this.
Now, at the start of the 1990s, the singer Sinead O'Connor took the world by storm. Her voice as distinctive and unmistakable as her look. Her song, Nothing Compares to You, was a global #1 hit. Who can forget it? And now, after a life marked by much tragedy, she has very sadly died at the age of only 56.
Yeah.
Hello, my little quail eggs. I'm going to start with a trigger warning. This is a reaction which speaks of mental health and tragic loss. The type of loss that affects us all, at some point during our brief time on this earth. But it's also a tale of hope, about being authentic and congruent and true to who you really are. The rest of the world be damned. It's a story that weaves together a global megastar from times past to a future superstar of our current age. A certain Mr. Ren Gill. Let me explain. Our last random reaction year was 2001 and the song was Chop Suey by System of a Down. I then spanned the wheel again and the next year selected was 1990. Your suggestions poured in, with 34 unique songs thrown into the hat. The most popular was Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode, but that was globally blocked due to copyright. The second most suggested was Groove is in the Heart by D-Light.
Oh, yeah.
That too was blocked. We got more lucky with the third song in line.
Third's the
lucky
charm.
in the sense that we can use it, but it can't be monetized. So if you would like to support the channel and help ensure the future of these reactions, please do consider joining Patreon or purchasing some of our rather epic merch.
Hey.
Links are in the description. As you may have guessed from the intro,
Hold on a second there, Doc. He's absolutely right. There are videos that I film, and then we go to upload them completely blocked. Nothing we can do about it. That's life in the reaction community, and like he said about not being monetized. Now, there are bands that are pillars of my channel whose videos are copyright. So there's no monetization at all. No monetization at all. I'll get thousands of views, and I do it because A, I love the band. B, I have a lot of people who sub because of that band. So I'm doing this really for you because I'm not making a penny off of it, but it doesn't matter because I'm here for good music. I'm here to support the artist that are either suggested to me or that I find, or, especially the indies, especially those independent artists that are trying to make a living, on platforms like YouTube. And that's what really what it's all about. But he is saying a boat full here by saying this, and it's absolutely true. But you got to do what you got to do, and I think he is doing this also because of you guys, of the fans, and the people that follow his channel. And that's really what it matters, at least to me and probably to Doc as well.
Links are in the description. As you may have guessed from the intro, not to mention the video title, today's reaction is to Sinead O'Connor's 1990 single Nothing Compares. Sinead passed last year of natural causes, but did you know that she was a huge fan of our boy Ren? On the 26th of July 2023, Ren posted, "Rip to the beautiful and ferocious Sinead O'Connor." A few weeks before she passed, she wrote this: "High praise from an incredible artist. A big loss for music." And what exactly was it that Sinead had written about Ren? Along with a YouTube link to Hi Ren, she wrote, "Holy motherfucking shit. Someone just showed me this at the weekend. This archangel from like 12th heaven or somewhere has only gone and made the entire history of songwriting and performing look like a 3-year-old's birthday party at Burger King." She went on to write, "Every song or artist in history, even Willie Dixon, Chuck Berry, The Beatles, NWA, Ice Cube, and even Bob Dylan, is officially relegated to Class B, as are every actor in history or legend, living or dead, male or female. We are all now defunct." I reckon it's safe to say that she quite liked it, don't you think? After her death, Rolling Stone magazine wrote, "Sinead O'Connor's unique voice and unwavering honesty left an indelible mark on music, and she will be remembered fondly by fans and admirers around the world." And I think that would be an apt description of Ren too. A unique voice and unwavering honesty, leaving an indelible mark on music. Okie dokie, shall we get on with the song?
So I know he's going to say it because Sir Doc is incredibly intelligent and does his homework. But you guys know who the author of this song is, right? Right? Hint, hint. I'm sure he's going to get to that in a second.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away.
Oh, my goodness. Immediately, the power of Sinead's voice makes it sound as if this song was written by her, or at least for her. One magazine reviewer wrote that, "When Sinead sang Nothing Compares to You, seas calmed, angels wept and Top 40 radio stood still to listen to this powerful expression of unrequited love." James Brown from NME said, "Pining for a recently departed love, Sinead hits the lyrics with an immense range of vocal ability and passion. From a gossamer thin whisper to a searing plea. And for many people this will be the only version that exists. But it is actually a cover version, as the song was originally written and composed by the legendary musician Prince in the mid-1980s. He recorded the song with his side project, The Family, in 1985. I wanted to include a few lines of the original for comparison, but it was, yep, you guessed it, globally blocked. Instead, let's listen to a few seconds of a later cover by punk rock supergroup and cover band Me First and the Gimme Gimmes.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whomever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant.
Thank you, Doc. I had never heard of this version. And I don't believe I've ever heard of the band either. So that's very cool. Thank you very much. Yeah, what he's saying there, Prince is really, really hard to do. I have done a few Prince reactions, and that's only because they are live performances and they're hidden very well, and it's hard. It's hard. So even if there's songs that you really like of his, really hard to find, like the official music videos on YouTube. They get pulled down so fast. So that's all sadly true.
But nothing can take away these blues.
Haha, that was fun. Now, back to Sinead.
Yes, it was.
Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whomever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing, I said nothing can take away these blues, 'cause nothing compares to you.
Sinead O'Connor was born on December 8, 1966, in Dublin, Ireland, as the third of 5 children in her family. Her early musical influences included Irish folk music and reggae. She began performing in Dublin pubs and gained attention for her powerful voice and distinctive appearance. Sinead briefly practiced Rastafarianism in the late 1990s, which influenced some of her music during that time. But it was the massive commercial success of this song which first led to recognition of her talent, topping the charts in multiple countries, including the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia. The song has consistently ranked highly in music industry features of the greatest song ever, including lists curated by Q Magazine, Rolling Stone, VH1, Time Magazine, and last but not least the song was listed at number 77 on Billboard's Greatest Songs of All Time.
Wow.
It's been so lonely without you here, like a bird without a song. Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, baby, where did I go wrong? I put my arms around every boy I see. They only remind me of you. I went to the doctor and guess what he told me? Guess what he told me? He said, girl, you better try to have fun no matter what you do. But he's a fool.
Sinead has been open about her battles with depression, bipolar disorder, and suicidal thoughts. She has often used her music as a form of therapy and expression. Her personal life has been marked by tumultuous relationships and public feuds with family members and fellow musicians, adding to her reputation as a provocative figure. Sinead has had several run-ins with the law, including arrests for shoplifting and possession of illegal drugs, which have contributed to her tumultuous public image. In addition to her mental health issues, O'Connor has faced physical health challenges, including a hysterectomy in 2015 and fibromyalgia.
Oh.
There is an obvious parallel with Ren Gill here, in that he too has battled physical and mental health challenges and found a salvation in his music. One comment I saw online stuck with me. It said, if Ren and Sinead had met, they would have been fast friends. Throughout her career, she has been an advocate for various social and political causes, including LGBTQ+ rights, women's rights, and mental health awareness.
Yep.
She even tore up a photo of the Pope on U.S. television in protest against sex abuse in the Catholic Church.
Yep.
She was, in many ways, the best of us. She was one of those difficult people who refused to be silent. She was a difficult woman. And by God, we need difficult women. We need difficult people to speak out. And she did so in quite extraordinary.
'Cause nothing compares, nothing compares to you. All the flowers that you planted, Mama, in the backyard, all died in winter rain. I know that living with your baby was sometimes hard, but I'm willing to give it another try.
In 1999, Sinead was ordained as a priest by the Irish Orthodox Catholic and Apostolic Church, a small
What?
independent
Really?
Catholic group, although she later renounced her priesthood. She was originally named Sinead Marie Bernadette O'Connor but changed her legal name to Magda de Witt in 2017, citing her conversion to Islam as the reason for the change. Her journey through various religious and spiritual beliefs, including Christianity, Rastafarianism, and Islam, was a recurring theme in her music and public persona.
Nothing compares, nothing compares to you. Nothing compares, nothing compares to you. Nothing compares, nothing compares to you.
For once I am pretty much speechless. Utter beauty. This music video gained widespread attention and is considered iconic, featuring the close-up of Sinead's face as she sings with tears streaming down her face.
Oh, yeah.
But did you know that it is also a one-take? Something else that she had in common with our boy Ren. The video was famously shot in a single take. Sinead's raw emotion and vulnerability captured in the video and resonating with audiences worldwide.
Oh, yeah.
Her striking appearance with shaven head and mournful expression became one of the defining images of her career.
Right.
Toward the end,
You know, it's we can look at it here in 2024 as not a big deal, but back in 1990, the shaved head and everything was very different, and it was a little bit more. You know, people were a little bit more wow. You know, and that video just made the world fall in love with her. Here she is singing so emotionally and so beautifully. Her voice is so beautiful. But letting that raw emotion out and those tears running down her face, the world fell in love with Sinead O'Connor. And there's no doubt about that, as Sir Doc has just said.
became one of the defining images of her career. Toward the end of the video, we saw 2 tears roll down her face, one on each cheek. O'Connor has said that her tears were real. She did not intend to cry but then thought, I should let this happen. She explained that the tears were triggered by thoughts of her mother, who died in a car accident in 1985.
Wow.
She said she learned to channel her emotions with a bel canto, singing style, which she compared to extreme acting methods.
Well, my attitude is that it's their problem. It's nothing to do with me, and that I just carry on and do whatever it is I'm doing. You know what I mean? I don't think of myself as being a celebrity. I think of myself as being a human being.
Sinead's life story is one of authenticity and inner strength overcoming adversity and trauma. About the importance of embracing your true self, retreating from the self-concept imposed upon you by friends, family, teachers and wider society, and circling ever closer to the organismic self you were born as. The loss of Sinead does not lessen the impact she had on the world. She lives on through the legacy of her music. With this in mind, we can reflect on our own personal losses, the loved ones that are no longer with us, and the legacies that they too have left in the world and in us, their survivors.
Right.
We can observe how that vital spark of life seems to burn on, even beyond our time in this mortal coil. We're going to finish by spinning the wheel and choosing the year for our next random reaction.
Ooh.
But first, let's lighten the mood with a meme that recently made me chuckle. The older I get, the more I regret all the people I've lost over the years. Maybe being a trail guide wasn't such a great idea after all. Okay, let's spin the wheel. And the next year is 1982. Pop your suggestions in the comments to this video for what's next. Until next time, much love.
Mr. Crowley! I'm pretty sure, right? I think Blizzard of Oz came out in 82. I think that did. I'm thinking metal, but I'm sure there'll be a lot of great suggestions here. Disco Doc, thank you very much. I bow to you. That was fantastic. I learned a lot. I shed a tear. I laughed a little. You guys over there, Disco Doc, Miss Doc, you two are the best. Much love from Uncle Bill here and me wifey Nancy. We both love you guys. So you guys hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think of this and memories of Sinead and how that song affected you. Any of that stuff. I'm dying to talk to you guys in the comments section. And remember to run over and say hi to Sir Doc and Miss Doc, Mrs. Doc. And until the next time, be good to yourselves, be good to each other. I'll love you. Peace.